Welcome to YLC, the Young Leaders Committee that promotes and grows youth leadership that ensures the future leaders lead from today by educating and inspiring them to soar higher and higher.
Welcome to YLC, the Young Leaders Committee, the platform that educates, enlightens, inspires, and walks young people into leadership from their youth. Young people, rejoice. Your era begins now. And we are here to guide and help you to any height you want to reach. This is the last session of episode 9. Remember, the theme of episode 9 is Grow to Outgrow. Today's focus is learn to leverage growth means. Learn to leverage growth means. Consequently, we will examine the various means of growth and how to leverage them to advantage. Leaders and organizations must accept competition as a norm. Take it as what to expect and go into. Nevertheless, not in an unhealthy manner. Clear and healthy competitions are possible and required to stay in business. To fail to bestir yourself or your organization to grow might get you out of leadership or your organization into extinction. Let's look at types of growth. Before we examine the means of growth, let's briefly look at different areas of growth that organizations are expected to go through. 1. Geographical spread, where you open more offices and facilities in other places. 2. Increase of products or services. Increase in finance. Social growth, where you have more and better relationships and public image. Increase in recognition and public acknowledgement of what you are into. Growth in infrastructure and equipment. Growth in impact that the leader or his organization makes. Growth in community development. It's also pertinent to know and note of these 4 ways an organization can experience growth. There can be organic business growth. By organic business growth, we mean physical business expansion, upgrading the product lines, producing more goods, working in several shifts, and so on. Then 2, strategic business growth. This can include expanding the product line and reaching new markets via advertising campaigns. This approach works well for long-term goals and companies that have gone through the organic growth stage. Number 3, stage 3, internal business growth. It's not focused on production, but aims to use the current resources more efficiently to optimize the company's workflow. And then partnership or business merger growth. This is cooperation with another company for mutual benefits. Then let's look at stages of growth. It's important to know and accept the fact that Rome was not built in a day. Organizations and even leaders grow over a period of time. Growth very often is in stages, so appreciate the stage where you are. Appreciate it and then work harder to grow further. Here are 5 key stages you need to know that your organization may pass through. 1, the startup stage. At this initial stage, the goal of the startup is to survive. 2, the growth stage. This is the stage where the startup has a business model and does its best to grow. Then comes the maturity stage. the stage the business has reached certain stability, so no longer requires such output from the owner. Then the renewal stroke decline stage. This is a risky one. However, it may still seem stable to the owners. Then the arriving and thriving stage. At this stage, there is certainty of great profit and assurance of having escaped extinction. That takes us to means of growth, which is the core of this session. It's expedient to note we are dealing with two things here: growth of the organization and growth of the leader or the leadership of the organization. Both need to grow, though they may grow at different rates and in different ways. Now take note of them. 1. Joint venture alliance. Here, smaller organizations may merge or partner to avail them greater resources through combining or pooling their resources together so they can better compete with the big boys. The second means avoid oppressive stealing of the products of smaller organizations by bigger ones. Sometimes, with an oppressive tendency, bigger organizations want to stifle the progress, the growth of smaller ones, and they can even pirate their products because you can't beat them in the court of law. Therefore, we advise license your products. And then number 3 means new market exploration, especially markets where your competition is not rife yet and your products will still be appreciated. And then number 4, finance from outside. In as much as it is possible, please don't go for loans that will cripple your business. But loans should not be ruled out. It's a matter of when and at what stage. Then finally, expand your product. There are 2 possible ways this is done usually. Increase the quantity of the products you already have or the brand quantity. The expedient practice is that individual organizations carefully choose and use the means that will best actualize their growth potentials. We need to add something to the means of growth. Methods of growing businesses. A cardinal fact to work on is that business growth and management are very much based on the personality and temperament of its leadership. That means different managers may have different results in the same setting. Therefore, consider these facts postulated by St. Paul's. They said, hire talented marketing enthusiasts, but closely supervise them. Work on customer retention, even at a higher cost at the beginning. Build your sales funnel and pipeline and strategically target the prospective customers. Analyze your competitors and follow the strategies suggested above. Make use of a customer relationship management system. It will help to boost your business. Build an online presence, but use it sensibly and profitably. Run online and offline events depending on your type of organization and opportunities that you have. In this last session of this episode, we want to present a crucial information. Your mind matters. So mindset matters much. Your mindset matters much in the development of your organization and in your ascent in leadership. A particular writer, Montaigne, says that mindset matters considerably and affects how organizations grow, and I agree with him. By this, he's referring to the mental map that our thoughts, emotions, and choices most naturally follows. He therefore offers these examples. He said there's the optimistic and pessimistic mindset. There's the scarcity and abundance mindset. There's the feedback and feed-forward mindset. And there's the fatalism or self-efficacy mindset. He concludes by saying, it isn't that skills, plans, and strategies don't matter in leadership. They do. It's just that they can't overcome how a leader sees himself, how the leader sees and trusts others, and how that leaders view the world in which he or she lives. Thank you for tuning in. We are glad you stayed to the end. Please get ready for our committee interaction forum that will begin in April 2024. Post your comments, please, and like and share this video. Thank you. See you at the next episode.